So today, my boss was looking at some job applications, and he came across a job application of someone I used to work with, and he asked me, he's like, "Yo, have you heard about this guy?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I know him." And he's like, "Well, what do you think of him? His portfolio came through, his job application came through, and I'm considering him. It looks like he kind of worked at the same time you worked." And I was like, okay, so I have to be honest. I told him what I knew. I was like, okay, yeah. So this guy, yes, he got hired when I was at my previous job, and he, like, personally as a human being, he seems like a great guy. Like, everyone likes him. He's not a shy dude, in a good way. He's talkative. He plugs in. He's part of the team. He's a good guy, but I just have not worked with him. I wish I did. I really wish I did, but I might have worked with him like once or twice, like once at the very beginning, and I don't remember. And this is weird. We were at the same time frame together for 2 years apparently, or at least 2 years, or at least 1 or 2 years. But for me, I only remember like it was like a month. Like I said it incorrectly. I was like, yeah, I guess he was there for like a month before I left my previous job, so I don't know much about him. But yeah, I guess he just worked on different clients or worked on different projects for a while, and our paths just really never crossed, which is kind of funny because it was a pretty smallish agency. Anyway, and it's funny because this former colleague of mine, I like him and I keep in touch with him a little bit here and there. It's not like we're like friends or anything like that, but I'll send him job openings that I find on LinkedIn. Like, hey, I know you're currently independent. You're looking for another position. Here's one that might interest you and your skill set. So I sent him like maybe like 3 so far. Just as I'm going, I'm not like hunting things for him. I'm just like, as I'm like scrolling down the feed, I'll see, oh, this kind of fits this, But to be honest, I don't think he fits what my boss is looking for. My boss says he's looking for someone with this certain experience, that's able to handle these certain things. And what thing is, I don't think he has that experience, but also I don't really know. So I definitely cannot vouch for him. I can only vouch for his personality. He's a personable person. So of course, I feel bad. I feel like I betrayed him, even though I'm not really like his friend or anything like that. Like, nothing against him. I just haven't had the time to develop that closeness and that deep rapport with him. Though I do feel like I do have a level of rapport with him. He's a genuinely like nice dude. So I do feel bad because, like, imagine that happened to me. Well, that sort of happened to me because before I kind of landed on this job, or working here, I had an interview for another position that was, to me, out of reach. It was kind of a reach position, and I saw that as very good practice. So I saw it as part of my journey of becoming a better interviewer or interviewee, or a person that interviews. So for me, I thought that was God sent, like literally like God putting in the events to kind of have that happen. God might have been like, yeah, dude, you're not great at interviewing. I'm gonna send you on one interview, get you to build your skills a bit, and then maybe you can try to ace the next one. So anyway, so maybe it's a good thing, that I didn't like oversell this candidate. It just felt kind of bad, I wasn't able to help this one person, or I may have actually. I don't think it was like. Maybe I feel like my boss might have been like, do I interview this guy or not? I'm gonna lean on you and see what you say. But yeah, so I basically stumbled through my words because I was like visibly kind of flustered, and I just told my boss, I was like, hey, I'll be honest with you, okay? You know, I crossed paths with him a little bit. He's a great guy, good dude. Everyone loves to be around him. I just haven't had experience working with him and how he works. I just got to be honest, and that was honest. Sorry, I'm gonna turn on the AC. Hopefully it doesn't destroy the audio, but it's hot. But I was being honest, you know, and I had to be honest, right? Jesus Christ says you gotta be honest, right? And then, however the cookie crumbles is how the cookie crumbles, but you gotta be honest. And obviously, we're all fallen. We all fall short of that sometimes, I'm sure, but especially in certain pressure situations or situations where you have opposing loyalties like this. But I gotta be loyal to the truth. Okay, so that's the truth, and I'm gonna continue to hope and pray for him. And I think he's doing fine. I don't think he needs my help, but you know, wherever I can help, I can put in the word. You know, like I was able to help another colleague find a landing spot because I thought he was a great fit, a better fit than me at a position that I actually interviewed for. But I think I'm a better fit for this position than I'm at here. So yeah, I do feel bad. I do feel bad because you always think like, oh, I'm gonna hook you up, man. It's like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like people come to you like, hey, yo, you work at this agency? Can you hook me up, man? Can you do this and this and this and this? And I guess, I mean, I just did my best. I didn't say he was a bad dude. I said he was a good dude. I just haven't had experience working with him, good or bad. Right? I can't insult. I did not insult his work. I did not say, yeah, you know, his work ain't great. He's not a great designer. You know, not really up to par. You know, just kind of weak, kind of a weak designer. I did not say that because that definitely would have may have killed his reputation, and that also would be uncharitable because I don't know how good he is. Like, you know, based off my limited experience working with him, I think he's decent, right? He's all right. It's not like he's like getting paid to like throw garbage together, but is he one of the best designer in the world? Probably not. Oh, how helpful. He's not the worst, he's not the best. Yeah, well, see that, so I'm not gonna say anything against that, you know. But me stumbling through my words is kind of me kind of visibly fighting through that. It's like, yeah, I know the dude. I've contacted him here and there, and sorry, dude. Sorry, dude. Can't hook you up. I mean, it would not have been a good thing to set up on the wrong path, right? So let's say I play out the scenario. Let's say I say, yeah, he's a great dude. Hire him, or at least interview him. Give him a chance. Yada yada yada. And then he goes to the interview, and maybe he fails. Maybe my boss ends up taking my word for it and saying, you know what? I trust your judgment. I'm gonna hire him. See how it goes. And then things don't really go well, and then it reflects poorly on me because when you vouch for someone, if your judgment ain't good, then they're not gonna ask me for my opinion ever again. It's like, this guy's just he's trying to get people the W-2 form. He's not trying to look out for the company. So that's gonna look bad on me, look bad on him. It's a waste of time. Maybe not a waste of time. Who knows God's plan, right? But that's kind of how I operated. But I did feel kind of bad. But hey, sometimes when you do the right thing, which I think that was the right way to operate, sometimes it doesn't feel good. Sometimes it kind of rubs you the wrong way, and that's kind of the people pleaser in me coming out, right? I know sometimes people just want to help people, and they might be like, dude, come on, man, you should have just gave him a chance. It's like you just backstabbed him. I don't think I stabbed him in the back. I don't think I stabbed him. I was just being honest. Just haven't worked with him. The truth will set you free. All right. I'm just trying to see if I have anything else to add. Guess not.